So this will be the second module for the chapter adjectives. Here we will study formation of adjective and the comparison of adjective. So let's begin with the formation of adjectives. So there are points mentioned here. One by one I will explain you how to form any word as an adjective. So the first point, some adjectives occur independently. Independently, it means they are the words and they also act like an adjective. So they are independent. We don't have to form them, just like a rich man. So here the rich word is here acting like a adjective. We are telling the quality of the man. Which kind of man he is? He is a rich man. A yellow flower. We are telling the quality of a flower. That flower color is yellow. So some are just independent. We don't have to form them. They are acting like a adjective. Number second, as you can see, some adjectives are derived from the other word. It means there are some adjectives which we have to take from the other words, just like from the beauty, which is a noun, we have taken this adjective beautiful. From the talk, we have taken this adjective talkative. From the color green, we have taken this adjective greenish. It means there are some words which, if we add some more thing like full or IVE or ISH, we will further study about them, that they are your suffix and prefix. So if you will add them, these words behind, so you will get or you will form different adjectives. Is it okay? So here in the third point, they have shown us that after adding Y or LY or these all words which we have read in the above second point also, FUL or ISH or IVE, we can form a word into a new word which we acts like an use like an adjective. So there are words, if we add suffix behind them, remember prefix we always add in the beginning of the word and suffix we always add in the end of the word. So these are your suffix, and if you will add them behind these word, then it will form or acts like an adjective. So next point, participles. We know there are participle, past participle, present participle. So the word which are ending with ing or with ed, they are your participle with en and with t. Sometimes these participles will also act like an adjective if we place them before a noun. Just like you're walking. This walking is your present participle. So if you will place this walking before any noun, stick. So walking stick, it's telling the quality. Which stick is this? This stick is used for walking, its quality. Sunken ship, caged bird. Which kind of bird? Caged bird. Or burnt clothes. So there are few participles which if we place before a noun, they will act like an adjective. Participles are the form of your forms, the first form, second form, third form. So these participles, if you will add them before any noun, they will act like an adjective. Now the next one, some adjectives are formed by adding two or more words. Yeah, we have read, we have heard of such kind of words which are more than one, which are two actually, and they sometimes also acts like an adjective. In total, we usually call such kind of words as compound word. So if here we will talk about, so they will known as compound adjective. So which are those words? As you can see, green-eyed monster. Here the green and eyed both are two individual words, but together they are framing as an adjective. We are telling a quality of a monster, that which kind of monster he was. A green-eyed, man-made disaster, 12 feet long python. So the words which are two or sometime more, The last one you can see 12 feet long. They are more than 2. Actually, there are 3 words. So these words are known as compound word in general, but here in this chapter we will call them compound adjectives because they are here acting like an adjective. They are telling us the quality of a noun, the monster, noun quality, disaster, quality, and python, quality. So, sometimes noun can also be used as adjective. In the last point, we can see that sometimes the nouns will also act like an adjective. Door is your noun, door handle. Gentleman, cadet. Cricket, bat, or grammar, book. They are differently, they are noun. But here they are telling us the quality of a handle or of a bat or of a book. That which book you are talking about? Of a grammar book. Which door you are talking about? Door handle. So which handle you are talking about? Sorry. So here they are also acting like an adjectives. So I hope this page is clear to you that some adjectives are individual, some we have to frame by adding the suffix, some are compound adjective, and some are formed by the participles. Now let's move to the next one. This one, your position of adjective. So what is a position of adjective? Most adjectives come before the noun they qualify. So as we have seen here that all the adjectives are coming before noun. Stick, if we will see, walking is coming before stick. So in the position of adjective, we have seen that all of your or most of your adjectives are coming before any noun. But it is not only the fact that always all the adjectives will come before noun. There are few more adjectives which are coming after your verb. So first of all, let me clear that what is the verb. You all know that verbs are your action words. So there are the third point there you can see that the whale is big. Big is your quality. Big is your adjective, and that is coming after your verb, is your helping verb. Sounds great. Sounds is a verb. Feeling good. Feeling is a verb. To be pirated. So here be is your verb. Am is your verb. So there are few more adjectives which are coming after your verbs. So we have learned in this position of adjective that adjectives are having two position. First, they can either come before any noun, which we have read here. There are lots of. And they can also come after a verb. So it can be your helping verb or it can be your main verb in the sentence, and your adjectives are coming just after the verb. The verbs can be helping or be the main verb. Now the last topic of this page is your order of adjective. So there you can see the order is followed here in this chart, or that points are given, 9 points are given, which adjective you have to use when you are expressing any quality or opinion, your size, your age, shape, color, nationality, or material. So these are the orders which you have to follow while using or while expressing these things. If you are explaining about the size, what adjectives you will follow. If you are expressing about the age, and so on. So here we will study that all the adjectives have 3 degrees: the positive, the comparative, and the superlative. In short, I will tell you the positive degree is the simplest form where you are doing no comparison, you are just telling the quality. The second one, comparative, is a degree where you are doing comparison. Comparison, remember, we always do comparison between two. So when you are comparing one with the another, there you are using two person. Like here mention example, Harry is taller than Samuel. So here you are doing comparison between Harry and Samuel. So comparison you have to do between two. And the third one is your superlative degree, where you will do comparison more than two things, or you can say that from everyone you are comparing. So more than two things if you are comparing, so that comparison you will keep in the superlative degree. So there are 3 degrees. Their formation it is given here. Very first and most easiest way, that in the positive there is no change, as it is the quality you will use in the positive, there will be no change. In comparative, if your word or adjective is of one syllable. Now what is a syllable? So listen, syllable it means if the word you are pronouncing, that you are pronouncing in one syllable without breaks, just in a one quick way you have spoke that word, like wise, tall. But there are few words which is having break in it, or you have to speak in more than one syllable, like beautiful. So here beauty and full you have spoken more than one syllable. Interesting, entertaining. So these are the example of words which are having more than one syllable, and one syllable words are beauty, tall, large, short. You are not stopping here, you are not breaking your flow here. So if the word is having more than one syllable, so if you are changing that word from positive to comparative degree, remember words which are having more than one syllable, when you will change their form from positive to comparative degree, there you will not add uh, like wise will not become wiser there. There you will add the word more, like beautiful, more beautiful. So more word you will add before them, and in the superlative that more will convert into most. So more is for the one syllable, more than one syllable in comparative degree, and most is for the superlative degree, and rest the others which are having one syllable, that you will spoke like which you that you will speak like this. Like the example is given, wise will convert wiser than the wisest. So here you can see the more syllable which I was talking about, or more than two syllable. That comfortable, comfortable, two syllables are here. So more comfortable, most comfortable. Harmful, harm and full, two syllables are here. So more harmful, most harmful. Just you have to keep in the mind that more you will use in the comparative and most in the superlative, and more than two syllables are there if in the word you are speaking, then you have to write more or most while changing their forms in comparative and superlative. Rest you will write like that same. So this was the example of your 3 degrees and how you will change them. Now at the last there is one more point, and this point is the same which we have done in the pronouns and other chapters also, that we are having irregular forms. What is the irregular and regular form we have done in the verbs? That regular forms of the verb are those verbs where you will see that while changing their form from first to second, the word will remain same, while irregular are those forms when you will change them from first form to second form, the word will also get changed. Like the bad is not following like badder or badding. Here the word change from bad to worse and worst. Same, good is not changing here to gooder or gooding. Here the good is changing from a new word, that is your better and best. So if the word is same, if you are changing